Steelers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from the Steel City. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. They're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
And his run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They go right back to Taylor. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's another Colts first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
That down quickly to Mitchell. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second.
He'll look to throw.
At the Steelers.
That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. But I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Max doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
60 by 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, Dragon 60.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. Short one, and it's caught by Warren. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Colts.
Just an ideal start, Mike. You're on the road, you're in the playoffs. Anytime you can go down there and end with a score, it just takes the crowd down a notch. They've been tailgating. They've wanted to start this game hot. Maybe let doubt start to creep in that I know we're playing a game at home, but man, these guys came to play.
After the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Another run here with Johnson. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Line of scrimmage is the 31. As they line up 1st and 10. They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Bashal Tipton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Now this time, they'll look to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle.
Number 17. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Couple of 1st downs already on this drive, and they'll go 1st down from the 43. They'll run Johnson, and he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Kenny Moore there to make the play. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card route. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. On the ground, here's Tipton. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he will go all the way. Bashal Tipton. Touchdown Steelers. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Here's Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Anthony Gould now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go.
Man in motion, heading left. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. Oh, he's got a man open, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down, but the double pass works to perfection. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 32 yards. Quick throw on this RPO, and Downs has it. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
The Colts with the football to start this second quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
Got it. Ready? Buffalo 18. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Third, they need 8. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do.
Get into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play. And results in a big touchdown.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Now they'll set up to throw. Set up the screen here for Tootin. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. That's exactly the case here.
He gets free. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Boswell now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Steelers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Check the Eagles! Check, Bobcat!
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
High throw, but it's reeled in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 37 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 5.
Cougar 19! Mustang 19!
They'll look to throw. He'll go right back to Taylor, who's got it again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards. And the Colts.
Hawk 70!
It's a gain of 10. First down, Indianapolis.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
Give up the middle to Taylor. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
First 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
To the left side and taken in by down. And he's in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Indy. On is Luke to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire 1st half, and Just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. And he's going to have 1st down here as they are into field goal range at the 27. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the 27-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he'll take it on in. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, like the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this 1st half as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. Check. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This one from 49. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will take a 24-21 lead. One team advances. One team's season ends here. 2nd half underway in the AFC wildcard game. We'll start at the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Metcalf, left side, he's got it. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5. sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Run here with Johnson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
They're on the tackle.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll run. It's 2. And he'll get this to the 35. That's good enough for the 1st down.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these 3rd downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Throwing now from the gun. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And it might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll throw out of the gun, and that is incomplete.
Well, in a game that seems like it's gone all in their favor, that's kind of one of the rare cases where this offense didn't appear to be on the same page, because for as good as they have been all day long, this possession at least, they're going to stall out.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
Ready? Ready?
Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. An injured player on the field, and it's the running back, Jonathan Taylor. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round.
Ready? Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. Catch number 7 so far in this one. and a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They go right back to Downs. He's got it again. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 16-yard line.
Hold it ready.
2nd down and 8.
Ready, ready.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. They had no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He goes tight end. That's Warren. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
Here we go.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Colts. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Colts have taken a 4-point advantage.
24.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. A tremendous return. He's already got him in field goal range.
And typically, like, you don't find yourself in the playoffs unless all season long you've gotten contributions from your special team. So here's a big one in the return game. I mean, this is something that has been a priority all season long, and they nearly sprung.
Run out of the gun, and it's Cheaton. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. It was Jalen Watson who got him down.
Gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. On the handoff, Johnson is running right. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Probably just a yard short of a line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage. He'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal. They'll run with Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Off the extra point is Boswell. Steelers go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Ready. 79 Broncos. Ready. Pass the 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Shot 60. Shot 60. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And this will be incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, like we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Got it. Ready. Go.
A short pass taken in by Warren. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Cut back team. Cut back team. 18. Pioneer. Hurt.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown. Touchdown, Colts. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The score, Colts 31, Steelers 31. Tyler Booth set to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. He's thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, and it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
60 license, 60 license.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. He'll drop to throw. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big one here in the fourth quarter, and even 30 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up first and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do, because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can. And now being first and goal is going to go a long way in allowing that to be possible.
DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll be second and goal.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Try to get here from the 7-yard line, second down and goal. Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. Third and goal coming up.
Well, after the failures of the first and second down, you got to look now at your third down call sheet. Every play caller has a section, must-have-it plays, critical downs. I say this one falls in that category, and we'll see what they have up their sleeve.
Throwing here on third and goal. And that is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Here it is, fourth down and goal. They'll look to throw. To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth and goal.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Here we go, here we go.
He'll get this quickly to Warren on the RPO. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. He's going to set up second and 1.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Ready?
A quick throw on this RPO, and Downs has it. And he'll be taken down after a gain 3, but that is good enough for a first down. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
19 left. 60 Vikings. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 7 Tigers. 7 Pops.
Back to the air one more time. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Colts first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready?
A run with the former K-State product, DJ Gidden. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card route.
Let's go.
That's out quickly to Mitchell. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Indianapolis.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. And we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Come on. Hit. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.